In this speed run, I'm going to quickly build a custom middleware application that forwards Shopify order data to an external service. And I'm going to use Gadget to do that. Gadget gives me two things that make this really easy. The built-in Shopify connection that handles webhook subscriptions gives me a historical data sync, manages Shopify's OAuth for me. And the second thing is the built-in background action queue. It's like a background job system. They allow me to manage the rate limit of my external service and also gives me built-in reliability and retry handling. So I know that all of my Shopify order data will be reliably forwarded to my service. Let's get started. Okay, I will start the speed run in 3, 2, 1. Let's get to it. We got Gadget.new. Creates a new app right away. Select Shopify app type. Face roll a domain without using my face because that's the money maker. There we go. I got my Gadget app. There's a database, Node backend, React frontend. I'm going to connect Shopify with my partner's dashboard. I could go through the admin, but I think this should be a bit quicker. I create a new app here. Create an app manually. Another face roll. There's bonus points if I match this app name to my domain. They don't match. That's just life. There we go. Switch. Copy my client ID and secret. Back to Gadget. Now I'm going to pick my API scope and data model. I want my orders API scope, my order data model. This will give me a webhook subscription and historical data sync. I need to fill out Shopify's protected customer data access form in order to subscribe to the order webhook. So let's go ahead and do that in the partners dashboard now. I'm in my API access tab, protected customer data access. And I'll just fill out this first piece here, app functionality. Not even lying about that. I actually need it. Go back to the configuration tab. I'm going to copy my app URL and redirection URL back to Gadget. No, back to Shopify. Oof, not a great place for the timer. Let's save and release. I'm going to install my app on my dev store now. Don't have to write any code. Gadget's going to handle all of Shopify's OAuth for me. Here we go. Check out branding testing. I did click, right? Oof. What a time sink. It's okay, I'm feeling good, minute and a half. Install app. And we are good. Beauty, this is my React front end. I'm not gonna touch it again, but it exists. Oh my gosh, I have to move the timer again. I'm successfully connected. I can see I've got my Shopify order data model in my app. I'm gonna go ahead and create a custom action, forward.js, and I'm gonna forward my payload to an external service. Orders request bin.gadget.app. I'm just using the built-in node fetch, and I think it's a data custom route on that app. It's going to be a post request. You got the headers. Content. It's actually only going to be one header. Content type. Application JSON. Perfect. And now I need my actual request body. Not stringing, stringify. And I just want to send in my params, which will be my order payload. I guess I'll handle the response too. And what can I do here? Let's go if. If it's, oh no, if it's not okay, I can go ahead and throw a new error. I'm going to use background cues. So this error, and I think we got something here in my response. Status text works for me. I could also, you know, let's add the status code as well. Let's really make this. There we go. Status, love it. And I'll also log it. This is maybe a little more robust than a speedrun needs to be, but that's fine. My response. Okay, this is my code. Now I actually want to enqueue this action with the background actions queues. The reason I want to do that is because there's built-in reliability and retry handling and concurrency control. So I can use api.enqueue, api.shopifyorder.forward. I'm going to pass in params, which is my Shopify order object, and I am going to use some of the currency control. Face roll a queue name. This sets concurrency to 1. I think I'm done development. The reason I want to set concurrency to 1 is because my service does have a rate limit. So I want to manage that by only pushing 1 job at a time. I'm going to test this out in my store. I'm going to fire that orders webhook by running through the checkout. Just over 4 minutes and I should be done development. I'm just going to run through the checkout once and then I'll do a historical data sync to just do all of my orders that are less than 60 days old, because Shopify has a special scope for that. So that should fire that orders create webhook. I see something is in my queue. I've got my Shopify webhooks. I've got my forward action. It is successful. That's great. Let's try it with a historical data sync. Come here, installs, and press sync. This will sync all of my order data on my store. If I go to my queues page, it looks like we're running. I was hoping to do this under 5 minutes, but that's okay. My queues are processing, or my jobs are processing one by one. This is looking good. That's success. I'm gonna stop the timer, just over 5 minutes. I'm happy with that. I can go ahead, orders. Let's check out the forwarded data. I believe it is data / and I need my store ID. So I've just added a custom route that allows me to check the orders that have been forwarded, paste that in, voila. I see it's not a ton of orders, but I have forwarded them all to my external service. So in about 5 minutes, I can quickly write a middleware. I'm using Gadget's background actions to handle concurrency and built-in retry handling. If I hit that error state, if the response from my service was not okay, my background action would automatically be retried by Gadget just in case there's some kind of outage. Gadget is handling all of my Shopify setup for me. That's webhook subscriptions, this historical data sync, OAuth. That's fantastic. There are some other things I could have added to make this a little more robust. I could do more robust response handling. I need to add a bit of code to my update and delete actions on my Shopify order data model if I want to keep my external service completely up to date. But overall, in about 5 minutes, I was able to write a admittedly simplistic middleware that forwards data from Shopify to another service using Gadget, and it's going to be handled reliably thanks to that background action queue. If you have any questions about what I built here, you can check out our written middleware tutorial in our documentation. It has similar code that walks through a similar setup, or our CTO, Harry, did a webinar on background actions where he goes into depth about the API, why you need background actions. It's a really good watch. If you still have questions after that, we do have our developer Discord. We're always happy to answer your questions, and I'm usually hanging out in there. Added bonus. Until next time, I hope you enjoyed this speedrun, and I hope you keep building more and coding less with Gadget.